you're in deficit mode. And it doesn't matter how good of a person you think you are. It doesn't matter how many good things you've done in your life. It's never going to be enough to bring your bank account balance back up to zero. You will always be in deficit mode. You will never have your debt cleared, ever. Doesn't matter what happens. If you don't ever ask Jesus into your life, when you stand before God, God's going to tell you that your debt that you owe is so great that the only way you can pay for it is with your own life, and then he sends you off to eternity without him, without the presence of God, without any hope, and that's called hell. But what Jesus does, because of his blood that was shed on the cross, his bank account is completely full. More than you could ever ask or imagine. More money than you could ever think. And when you step into faith with Christ, what he does is he swaps bank accounts. He takes your debt that you could never pay and gives you his bank account, which is completely full of grace and mercy and love and compassion. It's something that you could, and you're overwhelmed. You don't even know how much is in the bank account because you can never get to the end of it. You can never tap it dry. It's always full for you. But here's the deal on that. That transfer of righteousness and credited to us as righteousness, that transfer comes to us. But what we have is we still have the voice of the enemy who's coming after us. The thief, the robber, the voice of Satan and his demons. And they accuse us. They accuse us. And here's what you'll hear them say. You're worthless. No one could ever love you if they really knew you. Wear a mask. Don't reveal yourself. You don't even love yourself. How can you expect God to love you? You should be ashamed of who you are. But here's the thing. Jesus stands before us as the door, and he says, no, that's not the way it is. I don't think so. This is my daughter. Here's my son. And I love them. And they are mine. So Jesus' sacrifice on the cross gives us salvation from eternal separation from God. Jesus is our protector. He is the door. He stands between us and the thief. And Jesus tells us the difference between the thief and the good shepherd. Look at verse 10. He says, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. And we're going to come back to that in just a minute. But Jesus said, I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Here's the second I am. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. Now let's go back